guys, I'm Evan Etzebeth, Springbok rugby player. You're watching Gareth Mason on Walking Tour with G-Man.
What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is all about the Wallabies and wanting a little bit more money as they approach this year's Rugby World Cup. Now, they've been in the media for quite a lot of things, some negative, some the odd positive thing, but this is an odd one for me because they are wanting more money than what the All Blacks get. Now the All Blacks currently, I think, we're on 100k, this is New Zealand dollars, and then moved up to 150, that's if they win, and knockouts and all that jazz. Now the Aussies want 200k, so that's 200,000 Aussie dollars, which is quite extravagant. My question to this thing, that they used to have an all or nothing bid, so only get something if they win or something like that. Now they are negotiating and wanting this big old amount of money. So either they're very confident that they're going to do well in the Rugby World Cup, or I don't know. But the fact that they're wanting more money than what the All Blacks gets, I can't understand. Because as we know, Australian rugby isn't in the greatest of positions at the moment. I know why they need the money is because they've been in debt for a while. But surely focus point should be rather getting a team assembled, building on that, getting close to winning the World Cup before upping that budget like that. Because if we look at any career, you want a promotion or you want a raise and all that jazz, your bosses or your managers or whatever, supervisors, go back on your position and say, what did you do in order to achieve this increase or this promotion? I mean, if we look back at the years that Australia's had, it's not been great. So I don't understand how they can be calling for so much money. Obviously, either the board or the Rugby Union Association for Players has that kind of money. But with all due respect, the money should go up to the All Blacks because they're the ones who've been champions 2 times in a row, going for their 3rd consecutive one and then 4th World Cup title. They should be more along the runners. I know Australia were finalists, but they haven't had the greatest of years. Last year they reached their lowest position in the World Cup rankings. So I find it a bit odd that they're calling for big boosts of cash, especially higher than the current World Rugby champions. For me, it should be that way around. I mean, Australia need to focus on the players and who to build and all that stuff. And I mean, with the Rugby Championship that's coming up, I mean, maybe if they won the Rugby Championship and made a statement like that, by all means go for it. But I think there's a rush to decide when or not these guys can have the money. But I just find it an interesting topic, and I'm curious to get your guys' thoughts on this. And I know, no disrespect intended towards Australian rugby, but I just don't care how they can want more money than the current world champions who've just been dominating world rugby for so long. And I mean, all they got went from 100 to 150. To me, the All Blacks should be getting the 200, and then maybe the Aussies can qualify for the 100, 150. Because, I mean, the All Blacks have just achieved so much in their career. And by the way, this is me talking on behalf of South Africa as well, that I believe that the team also shouldn't be getting more than the All Blacks if they had to win. Because of the achievements that they have done throughout the 10-15 years of world rugby. They've just been dominating. They've achieved how many cups since then? I mean, 2 World Cups in the time. They're going for their 3rd. They've won the Rugby Championship how many times? They've dominated overseas. They've dominated in the Southern Hemisphere. They've dominated in Super Rugby. I mean, the Aussie team didn't even make the final of the Super Rugby tournament. If the Brumbies had won Super Rugby and maybe Australia were a big threat in the championship, then maybe let's talk about boosting salaries or big bonus for the World Cup. But I mean, to be honest, it's like if we look at the Cricket World Cup, there's a sum. There's a fee that's going to get paid to anyone and everyone within that squad, whoever wins. I think it's 4 million or something. Or I don't know, I could be wrong, but it's a lot of money. And Australia looking to get the tally goes up at 6.2 or 6.4 million Aussie dollars that they're looking to get out of this Rugby World Cup. That's if they win, of course. But obviously they want salary or earnings for the quarterfinals and the semi-finals, so they can at least get something. Now that I don't mind. I don't mind that at all, because Sherbert, you've qualified to get. Please excuse the weather in South Africa or PE is really bad. But I don't mind that. You've earned your position to get to the quarterfinals and the semi-finals. Then by all means go for gold and get some earnings there. I mean, I agree with that. The all or nothing deal that they've done, and I think a few other teams do it, that's a bit tough. You've got to win in order to get the big bonuses type of thing. But in order to do that, I just found it a bit amusing that the Australians were calling for more money than what the All Blacks are getting. So yeah, I don't know if the All Blacks can go back and say, well, okay, fine, we want 250, we want 300,000 per player. Then maybe we're talking about a sense. But for me, the people who are entitled to more money should firstly be the All Blacks, or they should just have a set fee. A player is getting X, and your total team earnings is X. Boom, finishing claw. Everyone agrees in the board, kind of thing. Instead of one saying we want more because of X, Y, and Z and all that stuff. But anyway, just a topic I wanted to touch by with you guys and get your thoughts and opinions on it, because I thought it was just a little amusing. But I'm also curious to hear what your thoughts are. Maybe I'm missing the ball or a little bit here, but to me, New Zealand should have the most money, and then the other guys can talk, or it should be a set amount. But hey, the World Cup's coming up, so much excitement to look forward to. I mean, the teams are building up, they're choosing their team. I think All Blacks are choosing 6 o'clock New Zealand time on Tuesday, so that's, I think, early morning Wednesday for us. South Africa's choosing their guys for the championship of course, sorry, not World Cup. So things are happening, the buzz is starting. We can see it in videos that is being posted where you guys are excited, you're commenting, can't wait for the Rugby World Cup. And all that jazz. There's a lot of electricity in the air, and that is what I love. That is what I'm excited for. I don't know what it is, but in South Africa, and share with me your experience from where you are. In South Africa, this is the big thing. I mean, we've got the FIFA World Cup, there is a big buzz, don't get me wrong. But this Cricket World Cup, there's been no electricity. There's been no big talk. Fortunately for South Africa, it's been very negative. But sure, but when the Rugby World Cup comes, it's Bok Friday, so we all wear Springbok shirts, no matter where you work. The atmosphere, the braais, barbecues to you guys are going at it. The drinks are out, the celebrations begin, the country unites. And I mean, that is what I'm most excited for in this Rugby World Cup. It's just having that camaraderie, and for me to again do YouTube at this time when 4 years ago I didn't even do it, to share this with you guys, I'm so excited for it, and I think it's going to be absolutely electric. But yeah, I just wanted to touch base with you guys for a quick video and chat about this whole story with Australian money, and I'm mainly wanting to get your guys' opinions on it, because it'll be interesting to see what you guys think of it. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you are new, and make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed it, and turn on bell notifications so you do not miss out on another video. So much more to come, guys. I'm only just getting started, so do not go anywhere. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.
Make sure you subscribe to his channel for all rugby content. Stay safe and never give up.